Hey everybody, welcome to
Sockeytome.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Sockeytome, where we connect people to people, even if it means you're almost going to drown. So, we got a story today. I'm here with Kat.
Hey.
And man, oh man, this one's going to go sideways, because we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
And we're starting with a story that was from 2017.
Correct.
But ties into everything now.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So start us off.
Okay, so I'm flipping through, Facebook, TikTok, whatever you want to talk, just boring day. Came across this Instagram post from 2017 where a lifeguard, I'm going to tell you this right now, saved a child who was 5 years old who had drowned in a New Canaan pool.
He saved his life?
Saved his life.
Okay.
Saved his life. And it turned around within a hot second that the parents ended up calling the police on him, and he got arrested for reckless endangerment and risk of injury to a child.
How did that happen?
Supposedly, he should have been on it quicker than it took him to find the child in the pool. And I was flabbergasted. I just felt like I needed to what the hell?
Isn't it swim at your own risk?
I don't know about that. It is, I guess. And there was a lifeguard on duty.
Where were the parents?
How
old was the child?
5.
Child was 5 years old.
5. Now, I'm sorry. I've had children. You have children. I would never leave my 5-year-old child unattended to have a lifeguard watch them. I don't care who you are.
One lifeguard?
One lifeguard.
At 5 years old.
The child was 5 years old. Now, I'm sure there were other people in the pool, and he's in charge of all the people in the pool. There was other children in the pool.
Were the parents in the pool?
That I don't know per the article. It did not say that the parents were in the pool.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, so he actually ended up going to trial, and he was put on some kind of probation where he couldn't lifeguard for the 2 years. And it obviously has traumatized this kid. I mean, and the whole thing is he saved the child. Bottom line is he saved the child, and the parents are taking it as risk of injury to a minor. I don't understand that.
The parents are fucking assholes.
Well, it's obviously. I mean, I don't understand.
Simple as that.
It is. It's a simple fact that, come on. Okay, maybe they didn't see you. He didn't see the kid right away. He's watching an entire pool of other children and adults. But he got to your child, saved your child, gave your child CPR, saved the life of your child, who is now with you today, 6 years later, 7 years later, whatever, how long it has been. And back then you actually had the police called on him?
This is a twofold story.
Yep.
First, why weren't you in the pool?
Right. Why did you let your child go in the pool without you?
You let one lifeguard advise your child that can't swim at 5 years old?
Oh, yes.
And left?
Right.
What are you, retarded?
Right.
I mean, why weren't they prosecuted?
But right.
Where's that?
That you're risking risk of injury to a minor, to your own child, for letting your child who can't swim or swimming at 5 years old unattended.
They left the kid that couldn't swim in under the supervision of somebody they didn't know.
Right.
And then decided to turn around and sue.
Right.
When the kid couldn't swim.
Correct. Or almost.
You don't care about your kid.
Exactly.
You're a loser.
Right. Yeah.
F you.
I was just totally flabbergasted by the whole thing.
You should have been.
Awful. Awful.
The whole thing is ugly.
Mm-hmm.
It's ugly as hell.
Yeah.
And it drew notice from the entire nation.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. And that poor kid.
I know.
Poor kid, the lifeguard.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Now, 4 minutes and 59 seconds where the kid's just sitting there flailing his arms?
I guess. Yes.
All right, pal. Come on. What are you doing?
Well, according to the article and what was wrote up, he was not doing anything to jeopardize his vision of the pool. He wasn't
Then
texting.
How do you miss it?
Well, again, he wasn't texting. He wasn't, reading a newspaper or a book or anything. His eyes were on the pool. He was doing his normal laps.
That's not true.
Around the pool. Hold on. He was watching around the pool, and he may have missed the child for one of the laps.
Then he wasn't doing his job.
Well, he was doing his job.
Not if he missed a child drowning.
Well, he got the child, though.
After he figured it out.
Well,
finally 4 minutes later.
Okay. Yes.
And I will agree with you. He pulled the kid out, saved him.
Right.
Kid's alive because of that.
Correct.
All right.
I mean, I don't know what the minutes of time have anything to do with anything. Honestly, if you're in the ocean,
Brain damage.
Well, yeah, but he was still flailing though. He wasn't like floating yet. He was still flailing around, and then he started. I guess he was just starting to whatever.
Time out. You can't see a kid flailing.
Well, that could be playing too. I mean, I don't know. I'm not. Listen, I would never be a lifeguard.
Again, we're going to go back. 10 other kids in the pool?
That's what the article said.
Are there parents with the 10 other kids?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Right.
But if they were,
right,
where were these parents?
Right.
And how the hell do you sue?
Right.
When you leave your kid in care of somebody else?
Right.
Not only that, but then he saves the kid's life.
Right.
Who do you think you are?
I know. Well, and again, does it come down to the fact that it took too long for him to get to him, which I think what's the parents' concern was that it took them too long to get to their child in the pool. I mean, I guess by the time saw...
That's like telling a teacher, fix my retarded kid. They can't.
Well, I mean...
You put the kid in school. Teacher can't fix it.
No, I know.
You put your kid in the pool.
Right.
The lifeguard saved him.
Right.
And now you want to turn around and sue?
Right.
Selfish as fuck.
All right.
Selfish.
Right. Well,
Stupid.
I mean, okay, so even in this scenario, if you're swimming in the ocean, the lifeguard's got a whole ocean to look at, and they finally see you. It's going to take them time to get to you. So it's not like they're ignoring that whole bunch of people in the ocean. I mean, the pool is smaller, I guess. I would have to find the dimensions. I think how big the pool was. But, I mean, he was doing his job. He was supposedly, witnesses say he was doing his laps, doing his job, and he just missed this one child. And when he did realize it, jumped in and got him. But,
my experience, when I was trying to get my son to learn how to swim,
mm-hmm.
and he was 5 or 6, whatever.
Yep.
It was at the local YMCA,
mm-hmm.
right? And so we went there, and we couldn't be in the pool area because there were too many people.
Right.
And the area wasn't big enough.
Okay.
But there was an observation deck.
Right.
Right?
Yep.
And you had access immediately.
If something was wrong.
If something was wrong.
Right. Right.
Where the hell were these people?
Right. I don't.
5 minutes? Where are you?
Right. Well,
Where
that's
are you?
That's the point we're trying to say. Exactly.
So how the hell do you have the audacity to sue?
That's my point. And this kid now had to go to probation, had to
By
quit
the
his
way,
job.
You go to a park, you
Mhm.
play baseball, you play
Yeah.
softball,
Right.
you skate
Mhm.
at your own risk.
Thank you very much. That's exactly
They put it
what I
up
was
there,
just gonna
and you
say.
know what you're doing when you send the kid in there.
Right.
And it's your loss
Mm-hmm.
because you fucked up,
Mm-hmm.
not the lifeguard.
Right.
He didn't do anything.
No.
He didn't drown the kid.
No. Listen, I think being a lifeguard, I give kudos to right now. It's a stressful job. You want to do that? That's great.
That's a different story.
lot of responsibility. And he did it. He did his job.
Well, he saved the kid.
He saved the kid.
He saved the kid.
Exactly.
And he got 2 years probation.
Yes. And
a felony.
Yeah.
They erased it, but still.
Yeah. Well, he had
That's
no
messed
probation.
up.
Right.
But that brings us into the next topic, which is the Connecticut judicial system.
Yep.
Because it's messed up. It is messed up.
Yeah, it is.
It's something ugly.
It's ugly.
It's stupid. It's ugly. And it's in cahoots.
Yeah, well.
There's a lot of shit working against everybody.
All political.
It is political. Fucking dumb. Anyway, keep going.
Yeah, no, I was very upsetting. But I want to also say that too, there was something that the, I guess Lifeguard Association said that they've never, ever, ever had anything like this happen ever in the whole lifetime of lifeguarding. That parents actually sued a lifeguard for saving their child's life.
That's the craziest part.
Crazy. Absolutely
if the kid
crazy.
died, I could
Totally
understand.
hands down.
You got a lawsuit.
Right.
The dude pulled the kid out of the water.
Yeah.
That you're not watching.
Right.
Or paying attention to.
Yep.
You don't even know your kid's drowning.
Right.
Right?
Right.
He pulls him out.
Right.
Revives him.
Right.
And then you turn around and you sue.
Right.
And this kid gets hemmed up.
Yep.
Wow.
People suck.
People suck ass. They suck ass. And this is one of those things where I'm going to go off again because it blows my skirt up. Tell you that for free. Oh,
Yeah.
it's obnoxious.
Yeah.
Why is it that
I don't
anybody can make any accusation against anyone at this point,
It's
and you're hemmed up in court?
Yes.
No matter what.
Whatever it is.
No matter fucking what.
It's...
And then, the punishment is part of the process.
Yeah.
For what?
Right. Right.
What did I do?
Right.
What'd you do?
Right.
You didn't do shit.
No.
Right?
Nope.
But it's part of the
Part of
punishment is part of the process.
Yeah.
Why are you being punished?
Right. If you didn't do anything, you shouldn't be punished.
This kid saved the kid's life, right?
Yes.
And the parents
Yes.
weren't even there.
Right.
And the kid's hemmed up.
Mm-hmm.
Something got to be done about this shit.
I know.
Something has got to be done.
Mm.
Because that ain't right.
No, it's definitely not
The
right.
whole thing is stupid. And now this was 2017.
No, I get it. It
This
was a
was
while ago. It was a while ago. It just, like I said, it came to my attention.
But it's a story that illustrates what the fuck is wrong.
Exactly.
I don't get this story at all.
I know.
I want to be against you right now and be like, oh yeah, you know,
Right.
the parents are the ones
Yeah.
that should be accused,
Right.
sent to jail,
Seriously.
have their kid taken away by DCF.
Exactly.
See what it's like.
Mhm.
You send your kid to swim.
Right.
You didn't pay attention to him.
Yep.
You're probably out doing drugs somewhere.
Oh, God.
And now here you are coming back suing so you can have more drug money.
Okay, stop. I mean, we can't say that. We don't know what they were doing, but they were obviously watching their child.
They were not watching their child.
That's what it comes down to.
That's
they were
what it
not
comes down
watching
to.
their child.
And
right.
you said it.
Right.
For whatever reason.
Right.
It probably wasn't drugs. I don't know.
No,
I don't know these people.
You know.
But they were not watching their child.
Exactly.
Like I said, my kid went to the YMCA.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Learned how to swim.
Right.
There was an observation day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you had 2-second
Right.
access
Mm-hmm.
to the pool.
Yeah.
So if something went wrong and nobody's watching,
Right.
You're watching your kid.
Right. You have to watch your child.
Where the fuck were they for 5 minutes? You left it on a lifeguard, one lifeguard, 10 people.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, 10 children. There was other people in the pool.
There were other adults in the pool?
Yes.
So these other adults didn't see this kid flailing?
I don't know.
Don't get me started. This is horse shit. Horse shit.
Yeah. So that was what I was very just upset about that today. So I just think the system sucks.
The system is fucking
awful. And here's a bigger picture too. The fact that the parents called the police on him and they actually had him go to trial makes it seem like what is going on with the system? To even put this child on trial for saving a child, what is going on in the system? We can't trust that either. It's ridiculous.
Somebody saved a life.
Right. And you got punished for it?
And you're on trial. Think about it. Just let that sink in for a minute.
Let's give you a hot second, people. Okay.
That's what I think of the justice system.
I can't believe you just did that.
It's nuts. And obviously, we've seen it.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And it's absurd. It is a money-making machine, and that is it.
Yeah.
There is no right or wrong. There are no ifs, ands, or buts. And this is getting fucking crazy.
Yep. Yeah.
And it's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll get into it more and more as we go along.
Right.
Let's just see what happens.
Yeah. Right.
I don't want to bury myself before I get in it.
Yep.
But God damn it.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Yeah. I know.
How do you hem up this kid? And that's why we talked about Portnoy.
Oh, yeah.
Like 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Or last week or whatever.
Yeah.
And said that's what you need to do.
Right.
And those people backed out.
Yeah.
What a bunch of freaks.
Yeah. It was a great learning lesson, though.
But
yeah.
the state of Connecticut, the judicial system here is absolutely stupid.
Yeah.
And hold on. This right here, I'll put it up on the website. Justice delayed. In Connecticut's criminal courts, the process is part of the punishment. Punishment for what?
For what?
What'd you do?
Yeah.
So it's no longer innocent until proven guilty. It's guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah.
And that's the way this shit's going.
That's exactly how it's going.
And it's ugly.
Mm-hmm.
It's ugly.
Yep.
Because it's just a big cog that just wants to churn out money.
Yep.
For everything.
Yeah.
And they just keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason they want.
Right.
And how do you fight it?
Yeah, that's where your money goes. Let me tell you, you get broke
The
trying
only
to fight
way,
things.
and that's the sad part.
Yeah, it's a very
because
sad
there are
part.
people in it.
Yeah.
That haven't done a thing.
Right.
And they can't get out of it.
Right.
And they're stuck there.
Mm-hmm.
It's stupid.
Yep.
And somebody's got to fight back against it at some point.
Right. Agree.
This is horrible.
It is horrible.
It is a horrible, horrible thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a couple of attorney friends that say, I don't want to be an attorney anymore.
I can't blame them.
I don't want to be an attorney. I want out.
I can't blame them.
This sucks.
I don't know who puts these judges on it that makes these decisions, or attorneys, or the whole system. I don't get it.
It trickles down right to the police, first of all.
Oh, yeah. True.
And even lower than that. But the police can do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
And then you're screwed.
I mean, there's still time out. I'm going to say there are still good cops out there, and there are the bad cops. So you can't.
There are very few left.
Put them in a pool.
The days of getting pulled over and them being like, let me drive you home.
Oh yeah, that's long.
Leave your car here. Let me drive you home. Let's not hand me up.
Right.
Those are gone.
Yeah.
Now you get all these little pricks.
Right out of the academy.
Couldn't make the football team. Got bullied. Now they're police with a badge and a gun. And like, I can do whatever I want. No, you fucking can't.
It's so true.
You don't own me,
right,
bro.
So true.
You actually are supposed to serve me.
Right.
You're supposed to do things for me, not against me.
Right.
So let's get this right.
Yeah.
If you're a police officer, don't be a dick.
So true. They all are.
And here we are, like this, and then you get hemmed up. All of a sudden, you're into the court system, and forget it. You're there forever.
Well, too. Plus, even if you get pulled over and you make a scene, or whatever, if you get arrested for something and you make a scene, you now are labeled.
Do not answer police officers ever.
Right.
Do not answer any police officer ever.
Right.
Don't roll down your window. Crack it a little bit. Do not roll it down. Do not open your door. Do not do anything. Show your license. Show your registration. Ask them for their badge number. Ask them for their name. And record it.
Yeah.
Record it.
Right.
Because then they can't lose the footage.
Correct.
They can't, we don't have it.
Right.
Well, if you don't have it, then you just screwed your own case.
Right. Then I should be able to, I should be able to walk.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely. And it's disgusting the way things are going. And cameras are the worst thing that ever happened.
Oh, gotcha.
AI is going to be the next worst thing. And I love it.
Yeah, I know. Right. Right.
You can put anyone, anywhere.
Yep.
And
you could screw the person's life up forever.
Forever.
Yep.
Forever. If you want to be a pretentious prick.
Yep.
Screw somebody's life up.
Yeah. Make a video.
Things are going to hell in a handbasket. And now I feel like I'm my grandparents by saying that. Because it's nuts. It's fucking nuts. Everything is insane.
Oh, yeah.
Everything is insane.
It is.
It's like, what the hell?
It's a sad place right now.
The first, you have the right to remain silent.
Yeah, take full advantage of that one, people.
Take full advantage of that.
Yep.
Don't open the doors. Don't open windows. Don't unlock doors. Don't do anything for the police. They work for you. You don't work for them.
Exactly.
Remember that. They're civil servants.
Right.
They're like postmen. Postmen deliver the mail.
Yep.
They drop packages on your door. They don't open it up and say, hey, I got to come in. Warrants? Let somebody come in and just grab you out of the house. If they can. They have to have a search warrant to get in your house.
Right.
As soon as you open that door, you give them access.
Exactly. Don't do it, people.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Know your rights.
Yes.
Look them up.
Right.
And it's insane how much right you have.
Right.
That they tell you don't.
Right.
And you believe. It's insane.
Yep.
I got ripped off the toilet. I did.
Okay.
Because you guys opened the door. Fuck. I'm taking a shit.
Taking a shit, people.
Like you ripped off the toilet. Nude. At least there was one police officer who was like, all right, I'll let you finish. The other ones are like,
no,
get the fuck out of here now. Like, I'm not done. I haven't even wiped.
Oh, my goodness.
Seriously, that happened.
Yes, we know.
But these people are suing.
Yeah.
Because,
they did.
And then let's get into the towns. Okay. Because most towns hire a head lifeguard.
Okay, correct. Yep.
And they pay that lifeguard a handsome amount of money. And they don't do anything. That head lifeguard never sees a body of water. Pool, ocean, river, stream.
Really?
Nothing.
So what's his job exactly then?
He just puts other lifeguards in place to be there.
Oh, can I get that job? It sounds like a great job. I don't have to go in the water. I don't have to save anybody.
I would love it.
Here's your schedule.
So, sir, you can put that in a computer in 3 seconds.
No shit.
Have your whole schedule made.
Okay, so that's another
10 grand.
So is this that guy's problem now because of this kid? Do they go and sue that guy now too?
I don't know why.
I mean, again, this is an old story. It's not happening now, people. But I'm wondering.
I don't know why the defense in that particular case, isn't going back that far.
Yeah.
They should.
Right.
Why was this guy hired?
Right.
Who's doing the hiring? Why weren't there 2 lifeguards? If there's this many people in the pool, there should have been this many people
Correct.
on duty as a lifeguard.
Right.
It's this guy's fault.
Mm-hmm.
If there were 2 people there, this guy might have found the kid drowning.
That may be an issue too.
Yeah, why are you hemming up this kid?
Right.
It's that guy's fault.
Right.
And then you just get into the finger pointing game.
Oh, yeah.
It's just stupid.
Again, it just came, like I said, I came across this. I was just really upset about it. And it's just saddens to this society is just the way it is. It really is. And just the parents just don't care anymore. Watch your child, for Christ's sakes.
That's the biggest thing.
Watch your child.
Forget the finger pointing.
No,
it's your fault. It's your fault.
Well, yeah.
No. Hey, addicts, is that what it was? Whatever the last name was? Take them fingers, point your thumbs up in the air, and then point them at yourself because it's your fucking fault.
Oh, yeah.
It's your fault your kid almost died.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what you're putting your kid into.
Mm-hmm.
You know your kid can't swim.
Mm-hmm.
And you're relying on somebody else to make sure.
Yeah.
Listen here, pal.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck were you?
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry. I'm not saying be a helicopter. And I rely on a lot of people to do a lot of things with my kid. And he's, let's just say, easy on the brain.
You're so funny.
He's a 14-year-old kid.
Yes.
Everybody goes through this, but so right now I'm a little aggravated with him, but
I know.
Either way.
Yeah.
He's a wonderful kid. Don't get me wrong.
He's a good kid.
If I was nervous about something or thought something was going to go wrong,
right,
I'd be right there watching.
Oh, God.
And in fact, even when I'm not concerned, I'm right there watching.
Yes.
Not as a helicopter.
No. Right.
But I want to see him achieve stuff. Right? Where are you? Obviously, you two do not want to see your 5-year-old child achieve anything in life.
Well, I mean, even when my kids were little, I had them with the buoys, those little blow-up things on their arms. They have life jackets on, all that. I watched them. I didn't let them go far in the oceans or anything.
I'm going to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And before I say anything too, I don't know, outlandish.
Oh, boy.
I believe that they were Indian. They were of
okay. Oh, the parents, you mean?
The parents.
Okay.
The last name, and then it was Ahmed Khadak and Maha Shahzad Ashraf.
Okay.
Was the mother.
Yeah,
right?
That sounds a little Indian to me.
So they were at least foreign.
Yes.
By name, I don't know these people.
Yeah. Yep.
They could have been raised here. I don't know.
Right.
And maybe they have different cultures.
Yeah.
Maybe they're like, oh yeah, throw the kid in. If he swims, he swims. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I don't know what their culture's like.
Good point.
So
Correct.
I don't want to be too over the top.
Correct. I'll give you
Here
that.
I am berating these people, but I don't understand their culture.
Okay. Oh, I'll give them that. Fine.
Here in America, that's fucking stupid.
You're here now, so this is what happens when you're in America.
In India or Pakistan or whatever. Again, I'm I don't know, identifying or whatever. If that's what you do, cool, good for you.
Right.
All right.
Right.
Don't sue.
No.
You can't sue now.
Can't. It's too
If
late.
that's what you do,
Right.
don't sue.
Right.
That's not what we do here.
Right.
We pay attention to the kids.
Exactly.
Like, it's not our fault your kid almost died. It's yours.
Yeah. It all comes back to the parents.
It always comes back to the parents.
Mm-hmm.
And your kid is only going to be as good as you are.
Exactly.
So be good.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Yep.
So, having said that,
Having said that,
we're at the end of the show.
look at that.
Thank you for joining me here, Kat.
No
T-Bot.
problem. Anytime. Time flies when we're having fun.
It always flies. I can't believe it's already been 25 minutes and 10 seconds.
Woo.
Now, we're going to edit this out so that won't be it, but either way, we're at the end. And as always, guys, be good. Hey, everybody. It's Dedo. I want to give a shout out to my buddy Larry over at Legendary Graphics. He designed our logo for us. Came out fantastic. He does wraps. He does all kinds of customized stuff for you. If you get a chance, go to legendary.com. That's legendary.com. Check it out for anything you need. All right, guys. Thanks. Be good.
Sockeytome.
Hey, everybody. It's Dedo. Thanks for checking out the show today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe to us. We can hook up, interact. You can tell us what you like about the show. Talk about what you don't like about the show. Give us information and insight. We'd appreciate it. We only want to make the show better for you guys. Also, if you get a chance, head over to sumassembly.net. That's our sponsor, and you could really use some business. All right? As always, everybody, be good.
Sockeytome.